Very good day, lovely people. This is me, Nabil. I'm back with another video for Damac Lagoons. This time we'll be discussing Malta. It's a part of the series where we'll be breaking down all the 11 clusters. This is the fifth video for it. So let's get started. Malta, as you can see right here, it is immensely popular amongst the end users. The number one reason for that is its external facade, which is absolutely pleasing on the eyes. It's basically a universal color of off-white, skinish sort of shade, which is basically accepted by every nationality, by everyone. So by the end of the day, when the entire community gets completed, these shades will attract a lot of attentions for sure. Plus, adding icing on the cake is this particular cluster is designed specifically for the families because there are a lot of amenities, a lot of activities for the kids, just like building blocks pavilion, plus VR parks, plus some floating flower lake sort of activities. So all in all, Malta is a perfect family cluster. And now let's take a look at where exactly the units are located in Malta. Basically, behind me, you can see the cluster plan of Malta. It's further divided into two parts, Malta 1, Malta 2. Now, the units which are located on the left-hand side of Lagoon, these are basically Malta 1 units. And on the other side, there are Malta 2 townhouses and villas. Now, the point to be noted here is that Malta 2 townhouses and villas are relatively closer to the central hub because on top of that right-hand side edge, there is a central hub for Damac Lagoons. And these units, which are located on the left-hand side of Lagoon, they are relatively closer to the entrance, which is going to be from MR Oasis side. Now, by discussing with a lot of end users, a lot of investors, I came to a conclusion that Malta 2 units are relatively higher in demand because you can see that there is less density over this side, and there are quite a few units in Malta 1 side. So this means that if you are residing inside Malta 2, you will be having like less hustle and bustle comparatively to Malta 1. Let's take a look at what exactly is available in Malta overall in general. In general, there are 1,127 townhouses and villas. Malta is the cluster with the most number of units, hands down, and that too predominantly is occupied by four-bedroom townhouses, as you can see right here. The number of four-bedroom units in Malta is 862, which is staggering, which is insanely high, honestly, in terms of supply. And also, if I talk about the five bedrooms, there are like 230 units. Now, the plot size and the built-up area, it's pretty much standard, just like any other cluster plot size for a four-bedroom is like 1,550. And for a five-bedroom, their corner units is 2,364 square feet, barring some exceptions where units are located at the corners or at the edges. And if I talk about the villas, that's very interesting part because only 35 units in there. And the villas, LVD1, the seven-bedroom villas in Malta, they come up with a swimming pool built in. Unlike the other clusters, for Malta, the developer itself is building a swimming pool and they're giving it. If you want to cross-verify this information, you can go to Google Map, and when you zoom it in a little bit on Malta, you can actually see the pools in these beautiful villas. And before wrapping up this video, I would like to add one more beautiful piece of information. The slide that you can see right here, it's a screenshot from Dubai Land Department website. Here you can actually see the construction status of Malta. Malta 1 is 93.1% complete and Malta 2 is 95.88% completed, which means that if somebody was having doubts in their minds that maybe Malta will not be getting completed or there will be further delays, that's not the case. In terms of handovers, of course, the MAC will follow its own order. Starting from Santorini, Malta is fifth. So I believe that will be the case. But in terms of construction and the completion status, it's right there. So yeah, that's it for today. And I will see you in the next one.